lose a few bucks myself. That and the point at which, just to be totally transparent, a friend emailed me and said, do you realize that there's a woman blogging about you on a website called Feministing? And I thought, I'm in really deep oatmeal here. That's a Quaker term. I don't want to lose your technicalities. So I reached out to Courtney and said, let's talk. And it was one of the best things I've ever done.
There's one.
Hi, my name is Emily, and what an honor to get to listen into your conversation today. Picking up a little bit on the theme, I'm curious, I think we all develop out of necessity the tools for navigating our inner and outer worlds, and you've spoken very eloquently on that. But I'm curious if you could talk a little bit about any ways in which both of you have learned to do that in community, and some of the ways that we can actually replicate that ourselves.
Yeah, can I take a crack at that? So I wrote a book about it. I hate to pull that ploy, but it's called A Hidden Wholeness, The Journey Toward an Undivided Life. And in a lot of ways, the central theme of that book is how we create safe spaces for the kinds of conversations that you're referring to and that we've really been talking about up here. One of the things this society is most deficient in is safe spaces for truth-telling about the condition of our souls. And if the word soul doesn't work for you, it's identity and integrity in the language of secular humanism. It's the spark of the divine in the language of Hasidic Judaism. It's big self or true self, big self or no self in the paradoxical language of Buddhism. Everybody has a name for it, different name, and nobody knows its true name. I think there is, to use language that's familiar to all of you, although it makes me a little nervous, there is a technology of creating safe space. The reason technology makes me a little nervous is that I think at bottom, this journey is not about techniques. I think it's about existential immersion. In the training of therapists, they have a great phrase that I learned a lot from. Technique is what you use until the real therapist shows up. And I think it's really important in the midst of a technological conference to remember that there's a substrate of trying to be human.